Right now we're coming to you from the Dish Network booth where things are really hopping, and it's all because of Hopper. Let's take a look. Right now I'm here with the star of the show. This is the talk of CES. This is Joey. Joey's cute, but I haven't found an HDMI connection on him whatsoever. I don't know where you plug the cable in, but awfully dang cute, huh?
Thank you so much.
And here's the talk of all the show. This is the new Dish Network Hopper system. The new Dish Network Hopper is Dish Network's new multi-room DVR system where you have little boxes that you can put in your rooms called Joeys. Now, if you look at the screen here, this box is incredible. Look how fast we can go here. I'm going to hit the thing going through the channels. Look how fast that's zooming by. Now, a neat part about the Hopper is it's got built-in tuners. It's got a total of 3 built-in tuners. We have 2 tuners in use currently and another tuner available. And if we want to watch what's going on in another room, such as ESPN's First Take, we select it, and there we go. See how fast that popped up? Another great thing about it is the DVR. You've got all your shows here lined up in tiles, and you may notice it looks a lot like the 922. In fact, the menu structure is the same. And the new icon here, the big one, Primetime Anytime. You select that, and you can watch all your favorite shows, primetime shows from the big 4 networks from the past 8 days. So here we go. We'll take a look at the primetime folder. And here's all the primetime shows from the last 8 days that were recorded automatically by the Hopper. This is the Hopper, and we're going to have a big in-depth look at it in just a couple minutes with Vivek Khemka, and he's going to show us everything that this thing can do. So until then, we'll catch you in a little bit.
Basically capturing 96 hours, the last 96 hours of prime time. We're good, I like it.
All right, here's the moment we've been waiting for, the big demonstration of the Hopper and the Joey. Vivek Khemka's here from Dish.
Hey, thanks, Scott. Thanks for stopping by.
I want you to show us what this can do.
All right.
While the Satellite Guys members out there.
Sure. Like, you must have seen at the press announcement, that's the Hopper. It's the fastest box today in production. It's got a 2 terabyte hard drive. And it does have a lot of similarities from the 922. It was used as the development platform for this box. You'll see a lot of similarity. Here's a full high-definition UI. All the tiles are there. You'll see a couple of new tiles, Primetime Anytime. Let's start with the guide as usual, something that I use the most. I go to the guide and channel logos, a few color changes, and again, super fast scrolling. So I'm scrolling the guide here. It's going faster than I can read, and we are actually maybe trying to slow it down so we can actually read this stuff. So again, all the same functionality on the guide you get. You can set timers, you can delete, you can series timers, or you can tune to your channel. Let's look at the DVR. DVR is again a poster art for all the shows. You can scroll down, scroll up, color buttons to sort this by DVR date. Or by alphabetical. You can see how fast it is. Everything changes almost instantly, and all my shows are right there. We talked about Primetime Anytime. A lot of questions around how Primetime Anytime works, what the feature does. So the first time a user gets the box, they need to enable the feature, and if they enable the feature, we dedicate one of the 3 tuners to recording all the 4 networks between the hours of 7 and 10 in Denver or 8 and 11 in East Coast, just depending on what your primetime hours are. Users can definitely disable it if they don't like the feature, but once you enable it, it actually it automatically records everything, and it shows up as a folder on your DVR. So I can go to my Primetime Anytime folder, and I can sort it by network, or I can go by title, and there are 8 days worth of recordings sitting right on my DVR. I can, again, it's by date. Let's get it by date. So these are last night shows, Body of Proof, Parenthood, Unforgettable. I can go watch them. If I like a show, I can save it. So Body of Proof, if I save it, it moves it over to my DVR. And it's right here. And that won't get deleted after 8 days anymore.
Now, in the guide, since you're recording all these shows, does it show that it's recording all those shows?
Absolutely. So when you go to the guide, let's flip to 8 p.m. tonight. So let's go to channel 5, skip forward, the same work, there it is. So it shows that I'm recording, since we are in Pacific time, it starts at 8 p.m. The PT is an icon for Primetime Anytime, and it's recording it all the way up to 11. The box does support the sling adapter. It has 3 USB ports, and if you have the sling adapter, you can watch all your prime time. You can watch DVR and live TV on your iPad, mobile device, tablets, and PC. I don't think you'd ever need Hulu Plus or Hulu after this. So,
Excellent.
what are some of the other features? Are on demand. We revamped the on demand UI. It's again very fast. As you can see, it loaded all my content. I have all my movies. I can just do Blockbuster at home, TV shows or TV channels. We can sort them by new releases, or we have filters. All my color drop-down buttons work, and I can go to filters and let's say I only want to watch new titles that are in HD because I can't stand anything in standard definition anymore, and our action movies. So you can see it filters it down to 9 titles, and there are my 9 titles. Shows up almost instantly. I can go and watch any show I like. So I can also go and say, you know what, I feel like watching Nickelodeon, or I want to play something from Nickelodeon for my kids. So here are all my TV channels, and we can go to Nick Jr., and there are all the shows from Nick Jr.
Now, one of the things that was talked about at CES by Joe Clayton was the new 99 channels.
Sure.
Can you show us that? Because it's kind of interesting how it all works.
It is kind of interesting. I actually can show it to you on 2 places. So one is, let's go to channel 99. I'm only watching my HD channel, so let's go to my channels. So you can see here, 99 is one line item. So if I don't want to listen to music, I can scroll through 99 without having to scroll through 73 channels of music. But if I do want to go to music, I can go and click on that, and it expands this for me. So I can go to any of my channels I want. I can also direct enter 9902 or 9903 and get to that channel. What we're trying to do is consolidate some of the channels into logical groups. So let me show you another place where we do this. So I have all my public interest channels grouped together on one channel number. If I don't care about them, I can just fly through them. If I want to watch public interest, I can click on it and I can see all my public interest channels there.
Very neat feature, and it makes it a lot cleaner.
Our goal is to make sure that a customer never has to enter a 4-digit channel number. So we are trying to get them down where they can go to a 3-digit channel number always to get the shows. You don't have to remember 6,005 or 6,000 or 9,000. It's all in the 3-digit range.
Now the Hopper has picture-in-picture.
It does.
The Joey does not.
And that's correct. So no
all tuners are in use. Oh, show us the feature. You can see what's on the tuners.
So what happened right now was, since we have 3 tuners, all 3 tuners were being used, and when we pressed picture-in-picture, it said no picture-in-picture. I shut my Joey off, and I got picture-in-picture here. I can close, I can go side by side, and there's picture-in-picture. I can go large, small, all the standard functionality, or I can close PIP. So it does raise a question, you had 3 tuners, what's happening in the box? We have this red button. Anytime you're watching TV, it gives you the status of everything at home. So this is the home theater box. It's watching closer and outside lines because I had picture-in-picture enabled. It's doing both channels. And that box over there is watching bedroom 1. It's watching closing bell. I can join that event.
Okay.
And now both TVs are tuned to closing bell. And you can see it's not one tuner is now available. So at any time, if it's a DVR timer, live TV, a customer always gets this TV status screen, tells them what's happening. One of the cool things, again, like I said, whole home functionality. It would be remiss to talk about whole home without talking about how cool it is to jump from a living room to your bedroom or hop from your living room to your bedroom while watching the same program. So let's say I'm in my living room, I'm watching, let's go to a different channel here, let's go to 140. I'm watching my game on ESPN. There it is, right? And I want to pause my TV and go to my bedroom. I pause my TV, I go to my bedroom that's in standby, and I say, you know what? I want to pick up exactly where I left off. I join that show, and now both of them are watching the same show. So, and it also tells you there's a shared session happening, so if I change my channels, people know what's happening in the house. The Joey, since we are on the Joey has exact same user interface as the Hopper. It's got the same guide, the same speed, and anything that the Hopper supports, the Joey will support with the picture-in-picture exception.
Now, another thing that this does, it will allow you to share all your media within your house.
That's correct. So we didn't talk about apps. We have a few apps here. A couple are new. We have a Pandora app and a Facebook app, and they're on this TV over there. But we also have the home media app, and I use a Western Digital Live Book at home. It's a NAS, and I can pull in all my music and all my photos right to the Hopper. I also have apps from Weather Channel, and we have all the other standard WebKit, WebCore apps like the games and the news feeds. So
what's your personal favorite feature of the Hopper?
My personal is PRIMETIME ANYTIME. I just don't have to think about what to watch. I go to my exercise room in the morning and I always have something from last night sitting right there waiting for me. So I really love it. The other personal favorite's gotta be, now I get high def in every TV in my house.
That's a big thing.
That's a big thing. You know, as people, like I said, I'm a high def snob. Once you have one high def TV in your home, you can't watch standard definition. You have to replace all of them to high def, whether they're a 30-inch or a 42-inch, but it has to be in high def. And this gets you that. You know, one of the other things we didn't talk much about, Scott, is because of the large hard drive, we have a feature called DISH Unplugged. And we know a lot of our customers live in rural areas where they don't have high-speed broadband, or they have 3G, 4G connections that have data caps. So we'll take the most popular content on Blockbuster at home or on HBO on demand, and via the satellite deliver it to the drive. There'll be a few hundred titles, and we'll refresh these titles on a nightly basis, so customers can always watch the most popular content on the Hopper.
Now, one thing we haven't talked about that I thought was a really cool feature, I'm calling it the marriage saver. They got built-in Bluetooth in the box.
Yes.
So at night, you can watch TV without your wife beating you up.
Yes, actually I will have to, yes, the Bluetooth's only built in on the Hopper though. I have to correct that one. So yes, not available on the Joey, it'll be available on the Hopper. And we will have Bluetooth stereo headsets will support and other Bluetooth devices. Another marriage saver is the remote control locator.
Oh, that's a good
You know, my wife is like, where the hell did you put the remote? No problem, honey. I can always hit this, and it'll light up with a little beep.
There we go.
Yep, there's a beep.
And it gets louder. It gets louder.
It is louder in the house. It's too noisy out here.
It gets louder if you don't find it in a couple. It gets gradually louder.
Yeah, my kids love to play with it now. So, yeah, that's right there, the remote control locator.
All right. Well, Vivek, I know you're very busy.
My pleasure.
And I think you're going to win a bunch of awards this year for this.
We already got one. We didn't even know. The Popular Mechanics guy stopped by yesterday. They called it the DVR that doesn't stink. And there's the award.
Wow. Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Vivek Khemka from DISH, and that's the Hopper.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.